The beginning. I wonder when the beginning happens. But let us start where we start in the beginning. I was born on the planet known as Vigaria. Born on on 237 VE. I was a bit of a lone kid. I had an older brother, and we were both born on the province of Osira in the continent of Terrace, on the Vigarian continent, near the Mount Karan. We were peaceful in a way, but we were warriors in heart. Every Vigarian child was sent to many trials, tests. Mine were different than others, but all were the same in category. As I grew, every test was different. One, I remember correctly, was called the Trial by Fear. Or, well, it was called that. I don't remember if it was or changed in a long time. But, if I remember correctly, the trial was testing of fear. They wanted to see how much we were scared of, and how much we can defend ourselves and use that fear against our enemies, and so that our enemies won't use our own fear against us. So, we did. My brother took me to the jungle of Ardigan, near our house, near our home. As we went down there, I saw many creatures in the night. Some ferocious and large, others small and, well, let's just say my child mind wanted to keep one as a pet, but I forced myself not to. As I grew and grew, my mother took me to the mountain at the top. Let's just say my breathing wasn't that good because of that, but as I went there, I saw something I never thought I would see in the sky. Not just the 5 moons that are right above us, that circle around us during night and day, but I saw what we were building. A gigantic structure, a space structure of sorts. At first, I thought it was a space station when I was a child, but my mother told me that thing was a gateway leading us to the stars and beyond. At first, I didn't know what she meant, until one day during my teens, when I was at least, I think, 17 human years, I went to my father, who told me that a ship would soon be entering the gate. At first, I was confused. A ship entering a station, until I saw the news. The gate wasn't a simple system gate. It was a omniversal multiverse gate. As day and night continued on, I was exploring more and more, always looking up the stars at that gate. The beginning of my life was useful, as usual, but also filled with mystery, as I went from place to place. But as I grew and grew, until I finally made it to till I was near old enough to wield a sword, 16 years old. After I was 13, when I was up that mountain with my mother, I saw something in me. Something that my leaders did. Something that I wanted to use. So, I decided to enlist, as any Vigarian would, to the academy. I had only hoped my mother and father were there during that time. Only my brother got to see me leave to the academy, for my mother and father had passed and joined with the Creator and all of his warriors that would fight against the darkness in the heavens above. But as I was still a kid, I was not treated as an adult as usual, because most adults would just say that you're still a young fledgling warrior. But I knew better. I enlisted into the academy, and that's where my story now begins, in the academy. As I would continue on and on, I would soon also meet other tasks, and soon I would also have to face a great enemy.